The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, indicates that over 800 million people globally are hungry, with quite a number being undernourished. Uganda is among the high hunger-struck countries, with almost 35% of the population undernourished. Threats to food security include drought, poverty, conflict and floods. These are no danger to cassava, a crop whose growth is hardly deterred by climate changes.
When we get shocks of weather, it's dry, rains are not coming on time or adequately, cassava is one crop you'll find standing out there on farmers' fields.
Cassava is a crop that has gotten many beliefs attached to it. Some people think that it's a crop for the poor. Others think that it's a crop which when you eat, you easily fall asleep and get lazy. But actually, this is a crop which gives energy, especially the white type. Now, scientists are working hard to see to it that there is another variety that has all the nutrients that a person may need. After rice and maize, cassava is the third most important source of calories.
Everything about cassava is related to starch. So the starch is used to make calories when we eat it in the body.
Globally, over 70 million people gain more than 500 kilocalories per day from cassava alone.
Like 100 grams of cassava provides us with more than 20 milligrams of vitamin C, and we find that children require about 30 milligrams of the same.
We find like there's some people who are allergic to the gluten component in the wheat. So now they're looking for options. Where do we go? Cassava is gluten-free. Cassava is now being used in treating actually patients with Alzheimer's disease. You've heard about Muhammad Ali, the famous boxer.
Another plus for the cassava crop is that its roots are not the only edible part. The leaves to make for quite a dish.
Calcium, magnesium, those are minerals which are of great importance to our bodies.
Indeed, the leaves deal with some of the deficiencies that are in the cassava root. According to Food and Agriculture Organization, the leaves have 25% protein. In coastal Kenya, the leaves are a delicacy. In partnership with the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, NARO has come up with technologies to detoxify cassava and make it sweeter.
You do the grating, you do the fermentation, then actually you have the screw balls to squeeze out the water. And the final product you get is very high quality cassava flour.
Most communities have adopted the practice of combining cassava with a protein-rich food when they are preparing it and consuming it.
Protein-rich foods like beans, fish, pork, vegetables, amongst others. However, cassava alone is not recommended. It has too much energy.
There are issues which we had like in Mozambique and in Congo, where farmers people are eating actually cassava, especially the women and children, they are succumbing actually to konzo. Konzo is like a disease that affects the nervous system, and then the victim actually becomes paralyzed. Now they are taking a lot of carbohydrates but with little protein.
There are people that depend on it day and night, for sure. But then that exposes them to the challenges of malnutrition, which is actual hidden hunger.
Poor nutrition causes nearly half of deaths in children under 5, about 3.1 million children each year. So to enrich cassava, to suit most of everyone's needs, the National Crops Resources Research Institute, NACRE, is set to bio-fortify the crop.
We are looking at vitamin A, which is important for the whole family, but particularly children and mothers. The ones we commonly eat, which have white flesh, actually don't have any vitamin A in them.
This yellowness is because of beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is a precursor to vitamin A.
The researchers and scientists, however, want it orange, although it is a long process of producing new cassava offspring.
The work we are doing on vitamin A at the moment, we are doing it through the traditional breeding approach. That's the conventional breeding approach.
Another tool, however, under consideration is genetic engineering. The law is yet to permit it.
We know technologies that can produce vitamin A in cassava through genetic engineering.
And this research is not only targeting Uganda as the end beneficiaries. It's a regional effort in Kenya, Tanzania, and Ethiopia.
The myriad of pests and diseases like cassava mosaic and brown streak disease are now the worry which keep the scientists on tiptoe. Countries like Nigeria are ahead of Uganda in consuming cassava, and on the World Food Programme hunger map, less than 9% of the population is undernourished, compared to Uganda's 35%. According to the 2011 Uganda Demographic and Health Survey, 38% of children under 5 and 36% of women between 15 and 49 years have vitamin A deficiency. Severe vitamin A deficiency causes eye damage, increases severity of infections such as measles, diarrhea, and low recovery from illness amongst children. Vitamin A is mostly found in breast milk, other milks, eggs, liver, fish, and butter. It is now also to be found in cassava, a crop that can be accessed by many, especially the poor. Florence Limba, NTV.